It's the NFL on CBS Week 8. We join you today from San Diego, California. The Chargers playing host to the Tennessee Titans from Qualcomm Stadium. And welcome to the broadcast booth, everybody. Ian Eagle along with Hall of Famer Dan Fouts. Happy Halloween. Great to be with you here in Southern California. Tennessee Titans, one of the biggest surprises in the NFL this season. A win today. They moved to 6-2 at the midway point. And Dan, they've got their starting quarterback back in the lineup here today.
But Vince Young has struggled in the last 4 times against San Diego. They're 4-0, the Chargers are, against the Titans. But Vince Young told us this is a totally different team. The turnovers that have caused Tennessee in the past are over. He's more mature, more comfortable. And to prove it, just look at his 7 TDs to only 2 interceptions in 6 games this season. And it appears the wait for wide receiver Kenny Britt to evolve into a difference maker on the perimeter is over for Titan fans. Last week, all he did was have a career day against a tough Philly defense. He gained the most receiving yards in the NFL this season, averaged 32 yards a catch. Now, Ian, that will help open up the running lanes for running back Chris Johnson, and that's big for Tennessee.
Well, for San Diego, it has been a house of horrors so far this season. That's a Halloween reference for you, Dan.
Nice mask.
Thanks. The turnaround, that's what everybody's waiting for in San Diego. It's happened before. Is it going to happen again? Those are the questions that Norv Turner and company are dealing with.
Well, and the heat is on Norv Turner, but what he's not used to is all the turnovers. -7 turnover ratio is the worst in the league. But he knows his team is capable of another San Diego turnaround. But in order to start this year's version, he told the team, quote, "We have to win just 1 game." And that, of course, must start today.
And the weather here in San Diego, 65 degrees, sunny skies. A lot of rain yesterday morning, but no clouds expected the rest of the day. Jeff Fisher, the only team in the NFL he has not beaten as a head coach. That's right, the San Diego Chargers. He's a Southern California guy himself. Phillip Rivers, he's adopted that same philosophy as Norv Turner. Just win 1 game and you can worry about the future at another time. They just need a win.
Yeah, he said they're not frustrated, though, in the locker room, despite their 2-5 record and 3 straight losses. Still confident, but the challenge today, with all the wide receivers that are injured, is going to be huge for Rivers. He'll be looking to Gates and Sproles to pick up the slack.
Big offense for the San Diego Chargers. Good to have Marcus McNeil back in the fold. McNeil, 2-time Pro Bowler. He admits that there was some rust coming back into the lineup after the long holdout. Backs and receivers, wide receiver is a huge issue because of the injuries. And Shea Ajira-Tutu, the rookie out of Fresno State, getting the start with that bend but don't break philosophy up front. Senderick Marks in for the injured Tony Brown, who sits this one out with a knee injury. Linebackers, Jeff Fisher, very impressed with the way Gerald McRath has been performing after the 4-game suspension to start the season. And in the secondary, the youngster. 5 now for San Diego. Rivers operating out of the gun. This is the #1 ranked offense in the NFL. And the pass knocked down. Stephen Tulloch getting a hand on it. The Chargers go 3 and out to open things up. Will punt it away. Mike Wint, their 5th snapper of the season. And it's blocked. The special teams troubles continue. It's a safety. Nick Schomer busting through.
There he is right here. Watch him just come right in. Totally unblocked. Great move there. Got by the tight end, Randy McMichael. McMichael didn't lay a glove on him. Block went all the way out of the back of the end zone. That's a break for San Diego, because if it stays in the end zone, this will be an easy Titan touchdown.
Special teams troubles all season long for this San Diego team. There's a reason why they're ranked #1 in offense, #1 in defense, yet they're 2-5. There to make the stop. For Vince Young, he has gotten it done on the road throughout his young NFL career.
Yeah, he loves playing on the road. He calls it the big stage.
Kevin Burnett ranging over to make the play. Starting offense for Tennessee, Jake Scott, Mr. Dependable, 96th consecutive start on that offensive line in his NFL career, formerly with Indianapolis. Backs and receivers, Chris Johnson, still one of the elite running backs in the NFL, just not putting up from last year as well. Damian Williams in as a third receiver now for Tennessee on a 3rd and 5 from the gun. Young throws up in the air and broken up. He was looking for Washington. They have allowed a lot of long drives against them. The teams don't seem to cash in. Rivers, quick throw over the middle to Patrick Creighton. He's got that release. And Phillip Rivers able to make the connection. Creighton is the veteran of this group, and although he's still a new member of this team, that's paying off dividends.
Well, Rivers likes his craftiness. You see how he checked out the defense as he was running that route, seeing where the soft spot in that zone was, and Rivers with that patience to wait.
So new set of downs for San Diego to work with out across the 35. Rivers, short throw, set it up for Matthews. Matthews maintains his balance, and Matthews has got a first down as he works it to the perimeter. Squad because they needed another receiver out of Troy University. Sproles is buried. That play never got going. Witherspoon, who missed the tackle on the last play, completely ready for that play in the backfield. It's a loss. The safety, 3rd time that's happened to the Chargers this season. To the air. Rivers throws towards the sideline, a low throw. Patrick Creighton is there, and it's ruled a clean catch against Cortland Finnegan. Now they're saying that it was trapped.
And there goes the challenge flag from Norv Turner. That is a good catch. It appears from that angle, and that's a beautiful angle for it to appear from.
Boy, here's Bill Levy.
The receiver did get his left arm under the ball. It is a catch. San Diego will not be charged with timeout. We'll put the ball at the 41.5-yard line and measure. It'll either be 3rd or 1st.
Back has not had a lot of carries. So Turner says we've got to get the ball into guys with experience.
Throw Richard Goodman into that mix as well from last week. 3rd and inches. Tolbert plowing his way for a first down out across the 40. Needed just a few inches, and he gets much more than that. 10 of his last 11 games, just putting up huge numbers at the tight end spot. Swing it to the outside, and it's Ajira Tutu, the rookie out of Fresno State, with his 3rd career catch. Pickup. No team that started 2-6 has made the playoffs. 3rd and short. Rivers. They've got the first down to Antonio Gates on the sprint out. Phillip Rivers making the connection to his number 1 target. And out of bounds. New set of downs for San Diego to work with. 3rd conversion on this drive. 12th play of this drive. Inside handoff. And Matthews trying to bust his way forward. Picks up a couple more. They are inside the 20. Give him a gain of about 4 on the play. McGrath there to make the stop for Tennessee. Sets up 3rd down, and we'll call it 5. 3rd down, empty backfield. Rivers out of the gun. Rush coming. Rivers unloads. It's complete. Antonio Gates staying on his feet. And a first down inside the 5 for San Diego. Chris Hope making the play defensively. San Diego now knocking on the door.
You may have to triple team Antonio Gates to stop him, especially on 3rd down. He's just
15-yard pickup. 1st and goal. Give is to Matthews. Ryan Matthews keeps the legs churning. He's brought down short of the goal line. Senderick Marks combining with McGrath. And Matthews lost his helmet in the process.
And here comes the battering ram. Mike Tolbert into the lineup.
1. Tolbert in the backfield. Chargers looking to go in front. It's Tolbert driving forward. He's in. Touchdown Chargers. San Diego takes the lead. 4:33 to play, 1st quarter. Tolbert, the extra point is good. A 15-play, 83-yard drive. It took 7 minutes and 27 seconds and a 7-2 lead. San Diego. They're already a little thin at wide receiver. The injury to Justin Gage. Chris Johnson getting to the outside and zigzags his way out of bounds out across the 35-yard line. Good block by the fullback, Ahmad Hall. Hawkins is in at receiver. Donald Strickland is an extra defensive back now for San Diego on a 3rd and 4. Young operating out of the gun. Young steps and throws up top. Rainbow delivery to Jared Cook. And Cook down the field. Just his 3rd catch of the season. 2nd year tight end out of South Carolina, who's got all kinds of potential and a big because of those injuries, the knee and the ankle. Deep drop for Young and a throw over the middle finds the open man, Lavelle Hawkins, just his second catch of the season, and Tennessee continues to march on this drive. That's a 19-yard pass and catch and a first down with Britt looking on. Third down now for Tennessee. Movement, and it was coming right up the middle. Tennessee pointing to San Diego, Chargers pointing the other way. Bill Levy will sort it out.
I think it's Vaughn Martin, the Chargers defensive tackle, that jumped first.
Encroachment, number 92 defense. Half the distance to the goal, third down.
Bad.
3rd and 2. They can still get a first down. Young, pump. Young throws, broken up in the end zone. Williams wanted a flag, and Quentin Jammer living up to his last name for Rob Baronis. Titans trying to inch closer here against San Diego, and Baronis knocks it through. That's 18 straight games with at least one field goal for Baronis. 7-5 San Diego. Odd score here in San Diego. 7-5 Chargers in front. Tennessee with the football out of the 20-yard line. Play action. Young to throw. Protection holds up and finds the open man. Damian Williams out of USC. And Jeff Fisher has been very happy with it on the ground. Shotgun formation, buying some extra time. Young throwing on the move, and a strike downfield to Lavelle Hawkins. First down, Tennessee into San Diego territory. That's a 22-yard hookup drawn up by Mike Heimerdinger. San Diego with a 7-5 lead. Second quarter now with 9.5 to go first half. Young throws on the short pop to Craig Stevens. And Craig Stevens taking it right to the goal line. Paul Oliver finally brings him down, and Stevens was that close for the touchdown.
Antoine Applewhite.
They had Lendale White in this role last year. Second and goal for Tennessee. Fake the handoff. Bootleg, Young throwing. Touchdown! Stevens has got it for the Titans. Tennessee in front here in the second quarter.
First career touchdown catch for Craig Stevens, the third-year player out of California. It's a screen. It's a little bootleg. And he does a nice job of slipping behind the secondary. The mobility of Young makes that an easy Titan touchdown.
So 8 plays, 80 yards. It took just over 4 minutes. And Young with a 1-yard touchdown strike to Craig Stevens. Tennessee in front, 12-7 over San Diego. Let's take. So it was not work. A little bit of both. Young throwing, high throw, it's handled by Washington, and Nate Washington able to turn it upfield and get extra yardage out of. 2nd and 9. Young straight back. Another deep ball and a flag down as Hawkins extends. There was contact. Quentin Jammer down there defensively.
Forcing the receiver.
Pass interference. Number 23 defense. Grabbing the receiver's arm. First down, spot of the foul.
Would have been able to make the catch either way. Tennessee on the move now. Pitch. Johnson trying to get him to the outside. Johnson doubles back the other way. Chris Johnson has some room to work with. Good block by Young on the near side, and Johnson able to turn it upfield, and he goes all the way. Touchdown, Johnson. Tennessee takes it in. Terrific individual effort by Chris Johnson, 29 yards. A 19-7 lead. The magic of Chris Johnson on the ground takes it the distance.
That leads the NFL for Chris Johnson.
Rivers, pocket holds up and gets rid of it to Jacob Hester, who darts out of bounds after the touchdown. And a 4-receiver set. Darren Sproles in the backfield. This crowd is listless here in San Diego. Rivers in some trouble. Rivers stays on his feet, little flip, and then got the first down. Ajira Tutu into Tennessee territory. Rivers told our group, watch out for Ajira Tutu. He's going to get opportunities here today. Very sharp guy. Just tell him what to do, and he does it. Very coachable. Rivers, play fake. Nice setup. Antonio Gates to the outside. Gates along the sideline, and finally brought down inside the 10. San Diego in business, a 1st and goal coming up for the Chargers on the 33-yard catch and run. No interceptions, an opportunity here for San Diego. 1st and goal from the 7. Matthews gets the call. He's got the angle. Touchdown, Chargers.
And now they go wide, and it's the speed of Ryan Matthews. Great block that time by McMichael. And then on the outside, it's just too much speed. Well, it's a pitch play. Hester gets out in front, and good blocking right here at the point of attack. McNeil shows his speed. He just bothers Michael Griffin enough to allow this man to use his speed to get to the corner of the end zone. Watch McNeil here. That's pretty agile, as he could have got called for holding if he would have been able to hold Griffin a little bit. That left hand way out in front.
Shotgun formation. Ball officially at the 15-yard line. Handoff for Johnson. Stutter step emerging through the hole. And Johnson brought down just short of the 25-yard line as Johnson slithered his way for extra yardage. Scaife is off the line. Shotgun formation for Young. Handoff for Ringer. And Ringer is driven backwards. He didn't get there. Jacques Césaire, first man there. The 8-year veteran, Mr. Reliable on that defensive line.
Distance they have to go.
Out of the shotgun formation. Sproles is tripped up, tried to get back up and gain extra yardage, and they will mark him down at the 26. Alteron Werner touching him up. And they'll have to use one of those timeouts with 29 seconds to play. This team averaging just under 423 yards of offense per game. Rivers throwing underneath. And Darren Sproles has got a first down. Seconds to play in this first half. Tennessee with a 19-14 advantage. Shotgun. Rivers steps. He throws. Sideline route. Caught by Creighton and ducks out of bounds with 17 seconds to play. They're trying to chip away here, but they're going to need a play downfield with 17 seconds left.
Game tying field goal from 50.
It was Luis Vasquez called on the false start. Downfield, intercepted. McCourty has got the pick for Tennessee. McCourty trying to stay on his feet. Down to 7 seconds left. McCourty circling now towards the sideline, and McCourty gets out of bounds with 2 seconds remaining. Second pick of the season for second-year pro Jason McCourty out of Rutgers. We'll come back to Sprint halftime report. JB and the rest of the game back in New York after this message and a word from your local station. You're watching the NFL on CBS. 8 yards. First half stats. Rushing yards, 59 of them for Tennessee, but we saw that Chris Johnson play that went the distance. Johnson wrapping up with 57 yards on the ground. Vince Young, a lot of deep balls. Kenny Britt, out receptions, 42-17 loss on Christmas. Give is to Johnson, and Johnson is stacked up. 3rd and long for the Chargers, just underway in this second half from San Diego. Shotgun. Rivers throws and finds the open man into Tennessee territory. He connects with Ajera Tutu. The rookie out of Fresno State has been a factor here today. That one covers 14 yards.
Got the ball to his receiver, Ajera Tutu, before Finnegan could react.
Just short of the 45 on a 2nd and 8. Rivers, quick pop. It's Hester over the middle and brought down just short of the 40-yard line by Tulloch, the middle linebacker. Yards coming into this game, 3rd most passing yards ever through 7 games in NFL history. On a 3rd and 4 from the gun, Rivers steps up, and Rivers able to get rid of it. Rivers makes the connection to Darren Sproles, and a first down. Doing work after the catch as Sproles hit the perimeter. Rivers on a give. Matthews straight up the gut, and Matthews carrying defenders with him as he crosses the 20-yard line for San Diego. They trail 19-14, 9:40 to go in the 3rd. Quick toss. Ajera Tutu can't do anything with it after the catch and flagged down. Hit by Alteron Werner on the play.
93 defense. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Sounded like Jason Babin, the defensive end, former first-round pick in 2004 of 9. San Diego down by 5. We approach 8 minutes to go in the third. Working from the gun. Rivers in some trouble. And Rivers unable to break free. Jason Babin got him by the ankles, and he was not going to let go. A sack for Babin and the Titans defense. Game right now, scoring-wise, is 2 points. A safety early on, the block punt by Schomer.
And Schomer got inside of Randy McMichael, who's a 9-year veteran now. This is good field position to start again. We'll see how the Titans respond.
On first down from the 31-yard line, Johnson in the backfield. Craig Stevens in front of him. Young looks downfield. Young throws on the hesitation, and he's got his man in stride, Nate Washington, who scampers out of bounds. Washington with an excellent route and just kept on going into San Diego territory, and it covers 30 yards to the 44. Scaife and Stevens are parallel to Young from the gun. Young slings it, incomplete. Paul Oliver got a piece of it as Oliver continues to play at a high level from that safety spot. And at 3rd and 8. Chargers looking for a conversion. Titans bringing the heat. Rivers gets rid of it. Intercepted. Michael Griffin has got another. Griffin trying to tiptoe his way, and he's in. Touchdown. Penalty marker thrown at the 18-yard line.
Holding, number 33 defense. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Michael Griffin has interceptions in 4 straight games. This one will not go down as a pick. It's called back.
Yeah, because he was holding the receiver. Azura Tutu, number 89. That's Gates, number 85 right there. There's the hold, the grab of the back of the jersey. And that's all it takes to give Griffin the leverage to cut in front, make that pick. But the officials see just this little tug right there.
Is now in the game on the offensive line for San Diego. Handoff for Tolbert. And Tolbert taking it to the outside. Big run by Tolbert, dishing out some punishment along the way against Alteron Werner.
Tolbert, this is just what the Chargers need. Jacob Hester with the block there, but the hole on the left side behind Marcus McNeil opens up, and the little big man gets rolling down that sideline.
48 of Tennessee. New set of downs for San Diego. Play action. Rivers throwing up top, looping to Gates. Antonio Gates is gone. Touchdown, San Diego. Penalty marker thrown.
Survived the hit, and he finds a wide open tight end on a linebacker. Witherspoon pulls out his towel but can't bring down the big man. Here's the shot on the knees by Babin. You just can't do that.
Oof. If this was flat, pick 6, and then San Diego goes right down the field to take the lead. Handoff. Johnson spins out of trouble initially. He's not going to spin out of it for long, though. Eric Weddle holding his ground. And season in NFL history, he is number 1. I can't tell who number 2 is. Breeze is 3rd, and Gannon is 4th. Yeah, that guy again.
That guy. Boy, I have to have a talk with Norv Turner. Don't they run the ball anymore?
Number 14, Dan Fouts, a beloved figure here in San Diego. Needed extra security to get inside the stadium.
Yeah, right. I got patted down in my old stadium.
That's true.
They went through my bags and everything.
They brought a second
I had to
patter.
show ID.
I know.
They did ask for ID at that. They said, that's not you.
They didn't ask for my ID. That was weird. Tolbert on the handoff. Tolbert. And he carries to the 13-yard line on first down.
Oh, that? Back to you guys.
Yeah, it's true.
Excuse me?
Yeah, JB, it's weird. People were coming out of nowhere. And whistles and flags on this second down play. Bill Levy.
Encroachment. Number 94 defense. 5-yard penalty results in the first down.
And that's Senderick Marks. It appears to be a coach's decision right now with Tolbert. He'll get involved in the passing game. Tolbert with a spin move out along the sideline. And Gerald McRath over there to make the play.
Watch the quickness of Sproles running behind his offensive line. Chris Dealman on the pull. That was just a huge hole as Nick Hardwick had a key block. Griffin tries to rip.
Chargers in front, 24-19. First play of the fourth quarter. Ryan Matthews back in there, shooting through the hole, and Matthews very close to first down yardage. Stephen Tulloch again with a miss, and Matthew Tolbert was getting his left ankle take. Movement on that line. Handoff goes to Jacob Hester, and Hester's got a first down but a penalty marker on the play right at the line of scrimmage.
Offside, number 74 defense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
2nd and 10 now for the Chargers. Play fake. Rivers steps wide open underneath. Tolbert's back in there, and Tolbert with the extra effort. He always seems to fall forward and use his strength and weight to his advantage. They've got a 24-19 lead. Tolbert gets the call, puts the helmet down, and gets thrown backwards. Did not get the first down. In fact, didn't come close. Witherspoon and Tim Shaw. There was some speculation that Brown wouldn't be available today. 36-yard attempt, and he splits the uprights. San Diego extends the lead. Norv Turner's team in front by 8 in the fourth. On special teams. Line of scrimmage is the 29. Johnson in the backfield. On first down, 8-point differential. Young has time. Throwing. Deep ball. Wide open. Caught. Nate Washington. Touchdown, Tennessee. Young hooking up. 2 points away from tying this one up. Going to tie this game up. 11:43 to go in the fourth. 2-point try. Young swings it for Johnson and cannot make the connection. San Diego holds on to the lead, 27-25.
This is a two-man route for Tennessee. And this is Antoine Cason and Eric Weddle. One receiver goes there and then deep here, and watch the confusion between Cason and Weddle. They dropped the coverage on Nate Washington. You've got some splaining to do when you get back to the sidelines when this happens. So there's all kinds of defensive backs back there, and they still blow the coverage.
Rob Baronis kicking off. Darren Sproles from the 6. Sproles, not much of a lane, squeezes through it, and the spin move brought down at the 33-yard line by Rennie Curran, the rookie on special teams.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness for number 23 of the kicking team. Hit the official in the chest. He is ejected.
Wow.
Timeout.
Donnie Nicky, a special teams ace, has been ejected.
Well, this is very unusual. In the circle is Bill Levy, our official. 63 is Scott Murchkowski, and on the ground is Donnie Nicky. Nicky gets up because he doesn't like Murchkowski holding him down like that. Levy trying to break things up, and Levy gets a shot to the chest from Nicky. Nicky was not trying to hit Levy, he's trying to hit Murchkowski. Anyway, he is done, as you said, and on his way to a shower.
Nicky has been tossed. San Diego with the football after the penalty. Tolbert. Mike Tolbert going airborne and creating extra yards. Good block on that left side by Chris Dealman off the catch and run. Side the Tennessee 45. San Diego with a 2-point lead under 11 minutes to play. Hester in front of Tolbert. 2nd and short. Tolbert gets the carry. He's got the first down. And Tolbert rumbling his way inside the 40-yard line. And a fresh set of downs for San Diego to work with after the 3-yard gain. 9:45 to go in the fourth. Little toss to the outside. Matthews battling for extra yardage. And he's cut down by Javon Hay for Tennessee. San Diego 10 of 15 on third down conversions. Shotgun. Rivers throwing. Antonio Gates has got a first down. Gates is tackled inside the 20. Big play. You go to your big play guy. 21 yards.
Yeah, but it's third down. Isn't he always the target on third down? Weren't the Titans going to double team him because the Chargers had so many wide receivers injured or out in this ball game? This is unbelievable. How many times have we seen this? It's just Gates and Rivers playing catch. He says, Gates, just go.
3rd and 5.
You can see they got two men looking at him too, don't you?
We'll see if Rivers looks in that direction. Rivers throwing underneath. Darren Sproles. Did he get there? He did. Touchdown, San Diego.
Now you got to give Norv Turner a lot of credit for using what he has to work with today when he's calling the plays. Look at that effort to get inside the pylon by Darren Sproles. This is a touchdown. Once you hit the inside of the pylon, he is in the end zone. Does he go out of bounds first with that left foot? That's the question. The Titans ought to be challenging this or having a look at it. Too late now.
Extra point was a busted play, and Mike Cyphris just trying to throw the ball towards the end zone. Has come in to replace him, and Minnesota's trying to come from behind. Tennessee trying to rally here in the 4th quarter. Handoff to Chris Johnson. Johnson finds a running lane, and Johnson caught from behind by Nwabo. Johnson can lull you to sleep and then break a 65-yard touchdown. Young's going to run. And Young goes down head first at the 39-yard line, just short of the 40.
Yeah, he's slow to get up, too. In fact, he's not getting up at all right now. You know, he's got a bad left leg. He injured it a couple weeks ago, missed last week's game against Philly.
It was a left knee and a high ankle sprain. I won't be shy if I have to run, although I'm not going to look to run necessarily. He ran on that play, and it cost him. Collins over the middle to Chris Johnson, and Johnson making a beeline towards the sideline, chased down by Kevin Burnett. The year. 3rd and 3. Big play here for Tennessee, and Kerry Collins standing tall in the pocket, delivers. Big hit. Damian Williams took a shot, and a flag thrown.
Yeah, but it's San Diego offside, so this will count for Tennessee.
3rd and 10, JB, here in San Diego. Shotgun. Collins throwing. Chris Johnson unable to make a man miss. Open field tackle by Kevin Burnett is having a career year, the former Dallas Cowboy. Excellent in coverage, and Burnett makes the play for San Diego defensively. It's 4th down. And instead of taking a 9-point lead, it's an 8-point lead. On 3rd down, Sproles up the middle, and Sproles will come up short of the 1st down. Penalty marker thrown at the 5-yard line. Tennessee with 1 timeout remaining. 2:46 left on the game clock.
You can see it's going to be holding against San Diego.
Football. Cyphris with Mariani standing at his own 38. Cyphris gets it off. It's a high punt. Mariani moves forward. Fair catch. And he brings it in at the 42-yard line of Tennessee.
Now,
3rd and 6. Shotgun for Collins. Protection is there. Collins throws. Oh, terrific throw to Damian Williams. And Williams gets up and gets extra yardage after the catch. It's a 1st down into San Diego territory. Brought down at the 37-yard line. In 6 for Tennessee. Rush coming. Collins gets away. Collins directing traffic downfield. Throws. Incomplete. He was looking for Lavelle Hawkins, who was forced towards the sideline out of bounds. Trying to hold on. 4th and 6 for the Titans. Collins operating out of the gun. Deep drop. Collins looks. Collins throws. And a comebacker. Lavelle Hawkins with a catch and a 1st down across the 25.
timeout for Tennessee.
Line of scrimmage is the 23-yard line. Collins steps, throws to the far side. It's Johnson, and Johnson gets buried. Touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Down to 45 seconds left. Collins throwing. Out to the sideline. Nate Washington short of the 1st down, and he's out of bounds. Touched up by Quentin Jammer. 42 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Shotgun for Collins. On third down, Collins throwing, end zone, too high. Washington the intended target in a matchup with Antoine Cason, and it's fourth down with 37 seconds left. Fourth down for Tennessee. It's a 4th and 2. Collins throws over the middle. It's dropped by Johnson. Tennessee turns it over on downs for the Titans. And that's it. San Diego, a desperate team. Old friends Norv Turner and Jeff Fisher. And it's the Chargers surviving and holding on for a 33-25 win.